Good day. My name's Gary. My sister's Darlene, and yes, she has Parkinson's. So I'm going to do the opener today. Brief hello to everyone. Thanks for your comments. It's been great. Uh, so I'm going to just talk about Dar and the Parkinson's a little bit here. One of the reasons I'm out here is aside from a vacation, is to learn a few things. Okay, which is how to operate this pump for the medication that she had put into her, installed, as they say. So yeah, it's a lot of work, and I can see why Claudine and Darlene did have to go to school for a couple of afternoons just to get used to it. And I'm sure it's been pretty tough at the first couple of times for Claudine to do it, but she makes it look just so easy peasy now. Right, so I just kind of been learning it. I think I'll be able to handle it if I do come out, to help out another time here when I have to. I think it'll all be okay. I haven't officially done it yet. I'm hoping to try that, I guess, before I do go home, so I've done it. But in the meantime, I'm just learning, getting comfortable, and I think I can handle it. Okay, so that's sort of the medical portion there of today's thing. Right, so I'm going to pop right into another story. This happened way back again. They're all way back, so for the good ones. So it would have been a family vacation. We left and went there from Edmonton this time, all the way out into BC. I'm not sure exactly how Dad found out about this place, but it was the one and only time. But Dad actually rented a cabin on a lake, and we went out there, and he got lost on the way, and we didn't arrive till it was dark and late, and kind of thing. But everyone was snoozing in the car. I was sort of wide awake, and I remember Dad saying, like, "Hey, I found it. We're here," and that was it. It was called Merrow Lake. It's in the Shuswap area of British Columbia, right? Shuswap Lake area, right? Little lake up in the mountains, right? So anyways, we had a great trip. It was wonderful, with lots of things happened, right? But a few of the more stellar moments were one day we climbed a pile of rocks going up the side of the lake, and I found a snake, right, by reaching up on top of a rock and putting my hand down and right onto a snake. It was not a normal snake. It was gray. I don't know what it was. No one knew what it was. All I know is that from that point on, I am literally petrified in life. I'm petrified of snakes. I won't go into all the different reasons why, but sort of this. I once woke up with one in my sleeping bag. Okay, that was a challenge. Okay, but that was a different trip. Anyways, this particular one, we didn't have a boat, this and that. Someone else must have had a boat who was there and offered to, would you like to go water skiing? Right, so Dad thought he'd show us how to do it, and he got on the dock. He was just sitting on the dock, and he goes, "That's where I'm going to take off from." Right, and the guy let go, and Dad was dragged into the water without any trunks on, because there was a nail or something that pulled him right off his body. Right, so the next thing he's just like, "That's it, I'm underwater." And he was calling for Francis, bring me some shorts. Right, and later that day he got stung in the bathing suit area by a bee, or a wasp or something. It was like, wow, so it was, all in all, it was a good trip. We all tried it, and we had some good fun. A whole bunch of us were there, Mom, Dad, Darlene, myself, and my brother Grant, who you'll hear me call him Floyd periodically. He goes by both names. Floyd's his middle name, but I use them both. Just depends, right? Anyhow, that's the story aspect. We had a fun time. It was a long time ago. Good memories, right? So, and that brings me to sort of what I'll be doing for dinner tonight. I took Sunday off. Everyone wanted the day off. It was a hot day here. Oh, just really hot. You know, it's like, no, we're not gonna turn no ovens on or nothing. So yeah, we ordered pizza in last night. Right, I tried my brother's potato stack thing the day before. I have to give myself a 50% on there and a trial and error thing. You know, it was my first time trying it. I would go with what he said, really. You know, like 350 for 50 minutes on the taters. Everything was tasty, lovely, good, but it was a little dry, a little overcooked. You know, so next time I get it right. So, anyways, tonight I'm doing something from Nova Scotia that Dar sort of turned us all onto when Dad and I were out there a few years back. It was after Mom passed, but anyways, it's hot top salad. It's called. Now I did it once before. I did it with steak or something, but I'm going, you know, affordable tonight. We're doing the hot top taco salad, you know, which is basically like tacos without the taco shell type idea. You just put it on top of salad, you know. So I'm not going to look videotape it because there's not much to it. You cut up the romaine and maybe some green onion, things like that, and just the secret is you get it in the fridge, chopped up and icy cold, right? It's got to be cold, so that when you do put the hot stuff on top, the meat, it very quickly just cools the meat down. It doesn't wilt the lettuce. It's delicious, right? So, you know, and you do up, so when you get that made up, and when you make it, you just toss it with whatever dressing you like. You know, same as, you know, with the ground meat, you just taco it up. You know, if you got the right spices, and you do it your own way. I just use the package, right, you know, for the seasoning, right, on the beef. So, you know, everything easy, right, and you know, there's not much to it. Then you just sort of piece it together and you put it all together, and you know, whatever dressing you want on the salad, and have the, you know, I usually put these tortilla strips on it, but I didn't. I was looking for them, and then I forgot about them in the store, and I came home without them. So we don't have those. You know, I like them. They're colorful. It adds a little something. I'll take a picture, you know, when I plate it up and put it on there. But it's really just called a hot top taco salad. It's a bit of a Nova Scotia, you know, novelty, right? No one out here, but or in Vancouver, has ever really. I don't see them in restaurants or anything, you know. But anyhow, it's delicious, and that you just sort of piece it together and put the stuff. Oh, we're getting windy here. You know, Mother Nature was around way before computers. She never thought to foresee what wind might do to the video. All right, so that's it for today, and bon appetit, everyone. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now. Oh, I'll put some pictures on there a little later too. Okay, bye.